Now exercise 4.23. Explain why. A. A horse cannot pull a cart and run in empty space. B. Passengers are thrown forward from their seats when a speeding bus stops suddenly. C. It is easier to pull a lawn mower than to push it. D. A cricketer moves his hands backwards while holding a catch. Now see, first, a horse cannot pull a cart and run in empty space, because when horse pull the cart at that time, the leg of the horse exert the force on the surface of the earth, right? And earth exert the force on the legs in opposite direction, right? So here, as per Newton's third law of motion, the horse pull the cart. But in empty space, there is no reaction force because there is no action, right? And therefore, it cannot run in empty space. Clear? B. Passengers are thrown forward from their seats when a speeding bus stops suddenly. So, that is due to pseudo force acts on the passengers in forward direction, because when the brakes are applied, the acceleration of the bus, that is in opposite direction of the motion. So pseudo acceleration imparted on the objects means passenger in forward direction, and therefore the resultant pseudo force act on the passengers in forward direction, right? Third one, it is easier to pull a lawn mower than to push it. This you can easily understand with the help of figure. When you push it with force F, then one component of the force, that is in downward direction. So here, suppose we take the force F, then if we take this angle theta, then F cos theta, that helps to move this one in forward direction. Here F sin theta, that is vertically downward, as well as the force, that is the weight of the object, mg in downward direction. So in this case, when you push it, net force in downward, that is F sin theta plus mg. But in this particular case, when you pull it, F, this is theta, F cos theta, F sin theta, and here mg. So now net force in downward direction, that is mg minus F sin theta, right? So here easily you can understand, in this particular case, when you pull it at that time, the net force in downward direction, that is less than this one, and therefore it is easier to pull a lawn mower than to push it. Then D. A cricketer moves his hands backwards while holding a catch, like this. So when cricketer moves his hands backward, at that time he increases the time interval for the change in momentum. So when the time interval to change in momentum is increased, then the effect of force on the hands can be decreased. So we can say this thing here, by moving the hands backward, the cricketer increases the time of catch. The force exerted on the hands becomes much smaller and it does not hurt him. So now chapter 4 is completed. Clear?